This is breaking news from Local 3 News.
Good Tuesday morning, everybody. We are breaking into your regularly scheduled broadcast to continue talking about the situation on Interstate 75 southbound. To catch you up to speed, in case you're just tuning in, there were a series of multi-vehicle accidents on 75 southbound this morning. Interstate 75 has been shut down in the southbound direction since about 6:30 this morning due to the fact that one of those crashes was in fact a fatality. Caroline Corrigan has been out there all morning long. She just got done talking with the Tennessee Highway Patrol. Caroline, what have you heard from them and what are you seeing now on the side of Interstate 75?
Well, good morning. Investigators with THP tell me details are still very limited. They say this specific crash that has shut down I-75 southbound involved 4 vehicles. As you can see, cleanup is still underway. Progress is being made compared to a couple of hours ago when southbound lanes were completely shut down and officers were actually asking drivers to turn around and get on the northbound lanes to try to clear the area. And as you can see, on the other side, we're seeing those northbound lanes slowly move, but investigators are still working this scene. It's still not clear when this will reopen. As of right now, they're asking people to just go ahead and plan a different route, especially on your route home. They say it's best to just go ahead and plan on taking a different way today. Again, this is I-75 South. This is just before the Ottawa exit. It is still completely shut down today, so that's something to keep in mind. But we're going to be following this all morning long. We'll give you the very latest coming up in our noon newscast. John?
Yeah, Caroline, appreciate that perspective. And for clarifying, 75 southbound right there at the Ottawa exit. That's about mile marker 13. Now, what we saw earlier today, again, southbound completely shut down. Northbound traffic was also just at a standstill. That was because, as Caroline was saying, cars were being redirected from 75 southbound to 75 northbound. They were having to get off there all the way back to about exit 20. That is the Highway 64 bypass in Bradley County. So that's why we saw a huge backup on 75 northbound. That has since opened up a little bit. It's still slow going, still have rain in the area. So yeah, still slow going northbound, but much better. This was the scene earlier today. We popped up a graphic, guys, if we can do that again. Thank you very much for that. Some alternate routes if you're trying to get around this incident. Lee Highway, Highway 11 southbound is also backed up at this point in time. Other options, Highway 58, Highway 27. If you're coming down, if you know someone coming down from the Knoxville area, maybe take Interstate 40 westbound to Highway 27, or you can get off the Sweetwater exit, take 30 over to 27 and come into Hamilton County that way. That's going to take you to the west side of the river. Highway 58 is the east side of the Tennessee River. That will get you again into Hamilton County, but you're starting to see a lot of backup on those side roads. So if you know anybody headed in this direction from the north, let them know that it's slow going, but it's moving. If you know someone that's headed northbound, we've seen a lot of comments on Facebook, social media asking, hey, I got to get to Knoxville this morning. Hey, I got to get to Knoxville this afternoon. Again, 75 northbound is moving, but it's still slow going. Again, to catch you up to recap, it is a fatal accident. That's the top story. All right, someone lost their lives on the roadways this morning. The secondary story, of course, the backup affecting thousands of motorists. So right now, you can get 75 northbound, 75 southbound still shut down at this point in time. Again, Caroline's been hanging out there. She's going to continue to do so. We'll update you through the rest of this hour and then in the noontime hour with Latrice Curry.